$1 million is short.
Mr President, my question without notice to the Minister for Ageing, Minister for Disability Services and Minister for Multiculturalism. Minister, I note that an article by Ginger Gorman published on news.com earlier this week titled, quote, Australia's most shocking statistic, sexual abuse and domestic violence against women with disabilities, reports that an estimated 90% of women with intellectual disability in Australia have been sexually abused. Given that the available evidence suggests that alarming rates of abuse and violence towards people with disability, will the Minister commit to propose or support, through COAG, Disability Reform Council and National Royal Commission, into all forms of violence, abuse and neglect against people with a disability, including in institutional and residential settings?
Mr President, I thank the honourable member for her question, and it really is an excellent question. Mr President, you know, the thought of any form of assault on a person with disability is completely unacceptable. The types of assaults mentioned by the honourable member in her question and what the stats have shown is just horrifying. It really is. I cannot for the life of me understand how someone can perpetrate such a disgusting, disgraceful and heinous act. And, Mr President, I can assure the honourable member that all state ministers and the federal minister at our COAG meeting are working collectively together in relation to not only this area, but areas of all safeguards that are required for people with disability. We just, you heard earlier about the great celebration of the 100 days to the NDIS. But we have to ensure that with choice and control, with the NDIS, that the appropriate safeguards are in place. When we say a person with disability has a right to live inclusive within their community, that a person with disability has a right to choice and control over their lives, of course that also means that a person with a disability has the right to be safe, has a right not to be assaulted, has a right not to be in any way injured. So I can assure the honourable member that I do take these matters to my colleagues. I do take these matters to my colleagues to look at the safeguards that are currently being worked at and whatever other action is needed. I thank you for raising that, and I will raise this question at the next COAG meeting with my colleagues, because, as I've said earlier, this is a good question, and it is a question that deserves the respect by my raising it with my colleagues, and I thank you.
Mr President.